All right, so today we're going to tackle something a little different.
Oh, yeah.
It's Aliens versus Predator, Requiem.
Okay.
This is the 2007 film, the one that kind of throws these, these two iconic, extraterrestrial baddies into a small Colorado town.
Right.
And we've got a pretty interesting collection of sources here today.
Yeah.
We've got the IMDb FAQ.
Oh, okay.
We've got kind of the general movie info page.
Right, right.
And then we've got a collection of fan reviews, and it's
Oh, wow.
it's pretty intense.
So we've got like the official word and then
and then like
what people thought about it.
actually thought about it.
Yeah.
So,
and they're pretty different sometimes.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So our mission, I guess, is to like go through all this stuff, see what we can pull out.
Okay.
The behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
Connections to the other Alien and Predator movies.
Of course, I could have the connection. And maybe even try to figure out why this movie got such a strong reaction from people.
Yeah, because it definitely did.
Yeah, some people loved it, some people hated it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
You've just watched the first Alien versus Predator movie.
Right.
The credits are rolling.
Yeah.
We're on this Predator ship heading away from Earth. And all of a sudden, this Predalien bursts out.
Oh, no.
This is, the horrifying hybrid offspring
Right, yeah.
of an alien and a predator.
Yeah.
And
It's never good.
it's never good.
Never good when something bursts out.
Total chaos.
Right.
The ship crashes in Gunnison, Colorado.
Of all places.
I know, right?
Colorado. And that's where our story begins.
Okay, so like right off the bat,
Yeah.
what struck me looking at these sources was
Yeah.
the timeline.
Yeah.
Because the IMDb FAQ is very specific.
It is.
It says that the crash happens in 2004.
Just days, maybe a week or two,
Wow.
after the events of the first movie.
So this is like, so it's really
Right continuation.
like bam, bam, bam.
Wow.
Immediate consequences.
So they didn't waste any time.
No, they did not.
Now, this Predalien,
Okay.
it's not just any alien.
Right.
This thing was born from a predator host,
Okay.
and they call it a pseudo-queen.
Uh-oh.
And it's got this really messed up way of reproducing.
Okay. This should be good.
Forget about those eggs and those face huggers.
Get a classic.
This thing just implants embryos
What?
directly into its victim.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, multiple embryos too.
That is so much worse.
I know, it's like they wanted to up the ante.
Right.
But, reading through some of these fan reviews,
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of people felt like it kind of messed with the whole, the slow burn horror.
Right, the original
Alien
build up.
Yeah, and that like, the classic life cycle was kind of like, scarier in a way. Yeah, it was more like psychological, I think.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know what was going to happen.
Exactly.
This is just like bam in your face.
Yeah, and there's also this kind of weird detail in the FAQ
Oh, yeah, what's that?
where they imply that this Predalien specifically targets women.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of the,
Oh, because of the womb.
the womb.
Okay.
So that's a little,
Yeah, that raises some questions.
yeah, it's like, did they really think that one through?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Okay, so anyway, back to the story.
Okay.
Right off the bat.
Yeah.
This Predalien attacks a hunter and his son.
Oh, jeez.
It's a pretty brutal opening scene.
Not messing around.
No.
Okay.
And then it goes down into the sewers
Oh, no.
and starts preying on the homeless population.
Oh, that's...
So you can see they're really trying to show
Yeah.
how fast this thing is spreading
Right away.
right away.
Okay.
Yeah, no time wasted.
So it's like
Total chaos
instant crisis
in Gunnison.
for the humans there. That's rough.
So meanwhile, back on the Predator homeworld, they get this distress signal from the
Wow.
crashed ship.
Okay.
And they decide to send in a lone predator.
A lone wolf.
That's actually his name.
Oh, really?
They called him Wolf.
Wow.
Yeah, the filmmaker said it was a reference to Winston Wolfe.
Oh, from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
I thought that was kind of clever.
That is kind of clever.
So Wolf is like this highly experienced,
Yeah.
like a veteran predator.
Right.
And his mission, according to the IMDb FAQ, is damage control.
Damage control.
Yeah, he's not there for trophies or honor.
Okay.
He's there to contain this alien outbreak.
Mhm.
And most importantly, to erase any trace of the
Ah.
predator's presence on Earth.
So like a cleanup.
Yeah, he's like the cleaner.
The cleaner.
Which, when you think about it,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
It does.
Because if humans are their ultimate prey,
Right.
They don't want the planet.
Right. You don't want to mess up your hunting ground.
Exactly. You don't want to mess up your hunting ground.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even a line in the FAQ that suggests...
What's that?
That maybe they don't want to see humans completely wiped out.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like maybe they see us as worthy adversaries or something.
So they want to keep us around?
Right. Even if they, hunt us for sport.
That's kind of a weird,
Yeah, it's like a weird kind of respect.
Yeah.
So Wolf is definitely equipped for the job.
Okay, what's he got?
He's got some serious firepower.
Lay it on me.
Okay, at one point, he's got double shoulder cannons.
Whoa, okay.
An implosion bomb that can vaporize like an entire spaceship.
No trace left behind?
Exactly.
Wow.
And then he's got this cleaner case.
A cleaner case?
Yeah, it's full of all these specialized weapons. Yeah, it's like a...
Custom tools for the job?
Yeah, custom tools, and it's got this blue luminescent fluid.
What?
Yeah, he uses it to dissolve bodies.
Oh, wow, okay.
So yeah, he's not just killing things.
Yeah.
He's erasing them.
He's cleaning up the mess.
Yeah.
So we've got our predator cleaner.
Yeah.
What about the humans?
Okay, so on the human side, we've got Kelly O'Brien.
Okay.
She's a military helicopter pilot. And some fans think she was directly inspired by Ripley.
Oh, from Aliens.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Kind of a tough, military woman.
Okay. And then there's her daughter, Molly.
Molly.
Who is kind of like a parallel to Newt.
Right.
From Aliens.
Another little girl caught up in the mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And then we've got Dallas. He's an ex-convict.
Okay.
And his younger brother, Ricky.
All right.
And the IMDb FAQ actually gives us a little backstory.
Oh, really?
That didn't make it into the movie.
Okay.
It says that Dallas took the fall for something that Ricky did.
Oh, wow. So he's like the protective older brother.
Yeah.
Right.
But honestly, going through these reviews, a lot of people didn't really connect with the human characters. Yeah. They called them bland and cliche.
Oh.
And one guy even said they were just monster chow.
Ouch.
I know, right?
So basically just there to be,
Yeah, just there to be...
Alien food.
Alien food, which I guess is kind of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, how do you make humans interesting?
Yeah.
When you've got aliens and predators.
The main event is these crazy monsters. It's hard to, make people care about the human.
It's a tough balance.
It is.
So for the fans, though, the movie is full of little Easter eggs.
Oh, fun.
That connect back to the original Alien and Predator movies.
Okay, I love those.
Yeah, me too.
What do they do?
Right in the opening credits, you hear the Predator's visor sound.
Oh, yeah?
And the pulse from the alien's motion tracker.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like they're saying, hey, we know you're a fan.
Right, right.
We got you.
I like that.
And there's a ton of other stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like in the Predator trophy case.
Yeah. There's a space jockey skull.
Oh, wow.
Which is a double homage to Alien and Predator 2.
Nice.
And in Wolf's Armory, there's a chair that looks exactly like the pilot's seat in the derelict ship from Alien.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there are visual callbacks, too.
Oh, like what?
Like the way the Predator pod lands.
Yeah.
It mirrors the original Predator.
Oh, cool.
And there's that one scene with the skinned police officer hanging upside down.
Yeah, that's pretty gruesome.
It's like a nod to both Predator and Predator 2.
Okay.
And even some of the dialogue, like when Kelly tells Molly there are no more monsters, it's like a direct echo of Ripley's line to Newt.
Oh, that's cool.
So they really packed it in.
Yeah, they did their homework.
Yeah.
But, for all the callbacks, they also kind of went off the rails a bit.
Yeah, they did.
Especially with the Predalien.
Right.
Like that whole accelerated gestation.
Yeah.
And the way it implants the embryos.
Yeah.
It's like they just threw out the rule book.
I know. And a lot of fans were not happy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like the IMDb FAQ even mentions that a lot of people thought it was illogical.
Yeah, it kind of undermines the whole alien life cycle.
Right.
Right.
It's like they wanted to make it more action-packed.
Yeah.
But they kind of sacrificed the...
the consistency.
The consistency.
In the lore.
Yeah. Okay, so visually, this movie is way darker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way darker than the first AVP.
Okay.
The director specifically wanted a more, gritty horror vibe.
Oh, okay. So they went for like a scarier feel.
Yeah, and they use handheld cameras and a lot of dim lighting.
So like shaky cam?
Yeah.
And you can't really see what's going on?
Yeah, basically. Which ironically became one of the biggest complaints. Oh, yeah. Tons of reviews are like,
Yeah.
you couldn't see anything.
What was happening?
It was too dark. The camera was too shaky. One guy even said it was like watching the movie with your eyes closed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like they tried to create this atmosphere of like claustrophobia and terror.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, it just backfired.
Yeah, you need to be able to see
Yeah,
what's going on.
exactly. And some people even thought that the darkness was intentional.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like to hide bad special effects.
Oh.
Which is kind of a harsh accusation.
Yeah, it's not good.
So overall,
Yeah.
the critical reception was pretty brutal.
What were people saying?
I mean, brutal might be an understatement.
Okay.
People were calling it trash, tasteless, illogical.
Ouch.
It has like super low scores on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb.
Like how low are we talking?
Like really low.
Oh, wow.
The Metacritic score is even worse.
Oh, no.
And its IMDb rating is like one of the lowest in the entire Alien and Predator franchises.
Wow.
So basically people...
widely hated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But there were a few people who actually liked it.
Really?
Yeah, they said they enjoyed the action and the gore.
Okay. So.
And they felt like it delivered on,
Yeah.
the whole Aliens versus Predator promise.
Like monster fight?
Yeah, monster fight mayhem.
Okay.
One guy even called it gleefully silly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess
That's a very different take.
it's a real mixed bag.
Yeah, so some people just wanted to see monsters fighting.
Yeah, and they got what they wanted.
And they didn't care about the plot or anything.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, yes, please.
We already mentioned the wolf thing.
Yeah, the Winston Wolf.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Okay, so the Predalien actually had a completely different nickname on set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they called him Chet.
Chet.
Yeah.
White Chet.
It was a reference to the annoying brother in Weird Science.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and get this.
Yeah.
That brother was played by Bill Paxton.
No way.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton was in Weird Science.
Yeah.
And he was in Aliens. Yeah, he was in Aliens Predator 2.
And AVP.
And the first AVP.
Wow, what a connection.
I know, right?
That's great.
And apparently they called him Chet on set to avoid spoilers.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Keep it secret.
Keep it under wraps.
So,
okay, so get this.
Okay.
Originally, the Predalien was supposed to die.
What?
Yeah, early on in the movie.
Really?
And a regular alien
wow.
was going to be the main antagonist.
So they switched it up.
But the studio loved the Predalien so much that they decided to keep it.
I guess it was a cool monster.
Really cool monster.
Even if it didn't really make sense with the lore.
Oh, and here's another fun fact.
Okay.
They actually approached Bill Paxton.
No way.
To play a diner chef in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been like...
that would have been amazing.
A meta reference to all his other roles in the franchise.
That's so cool.
But sadly, scheduling conflicts prevented it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know, it would have been amazing.
Missed opportunity.
Okay, so lastly, let's talk about canon.
Canon.
Because the AVP movies have always had this weird relationship with the Alien and Predator timelines.
Yeah. Like, do they count or do they not count?
Right.
It's confusing.
So according to the IMDb FAQ, after Prometheus came out, they decided that the AVT movies are non-canon for the Alien universe.
So they're like a separate...
Yeah, separate continuity. Yeah. The Predator side is a little less clear.
Okay.
But the newer Predator movies have pretty much ignored the AVP storylines.
So it's like they're kind of just off in their own little corner.
Yeah, their own little what-if world.
Okay.
Now, Requiem definitely set things up for a sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Remember how Miss Yutani gets the Predator's plasma pistol?
Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be the launching point for a third film where they would reverse engineer the technology and Weyland Yutani would be able to travel to other planets.
Oh, wow.
And they were even going to have like a king alien.
Whoa, a king alien?
On the alien homeworld.
That would have been epic.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
Okay.
And there was another ending they considered.
Really?
Where Miss Yutani had captured a bunch of aliens and predators.
Wow.
And was keeping them in suspended animation.
Oh, so like for study.
Yeah, for study.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's like
cool.
Yeah, a little creepy, but cool.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, none of that happened.
Why not?
Because the movie bombed so hard.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the FAQ says that 20th Century Fox has no plans for another AVP movie. At least not in that continuity.
Okay, so...
they might reboot it someday.
Yeah, maybe someday.
But who knows?
It's a shame, though, because those sequel ideas sounded kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially the king alien.
So what can we take away from all of this?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's clear that Aliens versus Predator
is a movie that really tried to pay homage to its predecessor.
To the classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it also made some choices
that
didn't really work for a lot of people.
Like, what do you think was the biggest misstep?
I mean, the darkness thing is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, I get what they were going for.
Yeah.
But I think it just ended up being frustrating.
Right. And it made it hard to even see the action, which is kind of the point of an AVP movie.
And then there's the whole Predalien thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was a cool concept.
Yeah.
But I think they went too far with it.
Yeah, like they kind of broke the rules.
Yeah, they broke them wrong.
Of the alien universe.
And I think that's what really turned a lot of fans off.
Yeah. It just didn't feel like a real alien movie.
Right.
I see that.
So I guess the question is, did Aliens versus Predator, Requiem, give fans what they wanted?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
I mean, some fans clearly loved it.
Yeah.
But a lot of them,
really didn't.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the right way to bring these two universes together?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
It is.
And I don't know if we have the answer.
Maybe there isn't one.
Yeah, maybe it's just impossible.
Or maybe it's out there.
Yeah, maybe someday someone will crack the code.
Yeah.
But for now, I guess we just have Requiem.
Requiem.
Which is a flawed but fascinating film.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Flawed but fascinating.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, thanks for bringing this this interesting, if somewhat divisive film to our attention for a deep dive.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. I'm glad we did this.
Me too.
All right.
I like it.
See you next time.